Okay, now let us see what were the changes during the early revolutionary government to improve the lives of women. This is a phase just before Maximilian Robespierre took over the power. From the time of constitution to means when the Republicans take over, and what are the changes they brought in? They did consider some of the issues of the women and addressed it. First of them was they started schooling as compulsory for girls, and state schools were started. So they established state schools instead of convent education, and they made it compulsory for girls. So that was an improvement for girls, and they could go to the school, and the parents were forced to educate them. So this was one of the move from early revolutionary government to improve their situation. Also, they brought in a rule that marriage against will be prohibited. Before, nobody was bothered if the girl agrees or not. If the father decides to marry her to a person, that would have happened. But with the early revolutionary government, we are speaking about 1791, and we know some in some cases even now do exist of marriage against will. But in early as 1791, the French society, the revolutionary government decided that marriage against will be prohibited. The girl has to agree if she has to be married. That was a huge improvement for women at the time. Also, marriage was made a contract, a social contract under the civil law. So, if somebody go against that marriage contract, they could go to the civil court. So, it was more legality was involved in marriage from that time onwards. So, it was made a contract under civil law. Fourth, divorce was made legal and could be applied by both men and women. Before it was just the right of men. And if women were asking for a divorce, it was illegal. Now, revolutionary government changed that aspect. They they put forth a law saying that divorce is legal and could be applied by both men and women. So the social situation of the women did improve during that time. Also, they gave an opportunity for women to train for jobs. So they could be a carpenter, there could be an artist, they could be a teacher, they could be trained in that job, and they could be a professional. So this was the first time French women got such rights, and it was under revolutionary government. So these were the main changes happened during the revolutionary government period. Now let's move forward and see how it ended. What are changes happened during the next period of time.